guys hate having leftovers and no idea what to do with it? Today we're gonna dive into a super easy and versatile meal, corned beef hash frittata. It's a fantastic way to use up leftovers for a complete meal in just one pan. And stay tuned for some important cooking time tips in just a bit. First, let's kick things off with adding that depth of flavor to our frittata by sauteing some chopped onions. Now let's assemble our base. We're gonna crack 8 eggs into a ridiculously large measuring cup, or a bowl if you prefer, and pour in 1 cup of milk and 1 cup of heavy cream. The combination of milk and heavy cream gives our frittata a luxurious creamy texture that sets it apart. Blend it all together using an immersion blender or a trusty whisk. Of course, I prefer the immersion blender. We all have our favorites in the kitchen, and this may be 2 of mine. An oversized measuring cup and an immersion blender. What's yours? While our onions are sizzling, let's add some minced garlic. Saute that for a few minutes. This is crucial. You don't want to add the garlic too soon, otherwise it may burn. The garlic goes in about 4 to 5 minutes after the onions have been sauteing, and once those onions are soft and translucent. And then you're going to turn off the heat once the garlic is nice and fragrant. Now on to our hash. No, not that kind of hash. I'm talking about our potatoes here. In a separate bowl, we're going to keep it simple with frozen potatoes, seasoning them with salt, pepper, ground mustard, oregano, and a little thyme. Because we all need more of that. Get it? We need more thyme? Never mind. Now gently incorporate the cooked onions into the potatoes, mixing with our spatula as our trusty spoon. Now you can't have corned beef hash without the corned beef. This is a great time to use leftovers instead of just making sandwiches. Or hey, if you don't have leftover corned beef, just buy some at the deli counter and chop it up. Drum roll, please. Time to butter that 12-inch cast iron skillet. This will ensure your frittata doesn't stick. See, I told you we needed more time. Okay, let's start with layering. First, a bed of our seasoned potatoes. Then a generous layer of our chopped corned beef, followed by a yummy blanket of our favorite cheese blend, and mine's gonna be cheddar, Swiss, and Munster. Yum! Cheddar gives it that nice punch of flavor. Swiss has that mild flavor that really goes well with meat, and Munster has that creaminess to it. I tried this a number of ways, and my final answer is, instead of just using the grated cheese for the middle layer as I did here, do grated Swiss and cheddar, and then slice Munster throughout for a nice blanket on top. Here comes the magic. Pour our creamy egg mixture into the skillet. Watch as it fills in all those gaps between the meat, cheese, and potatoes. This is where I went wrong. I didn't think I had enough egg mixture, so I added another 1/4 cup of milk, 1/4 cup of cream, 2 eggs, which extended my cooking time by a lot. Like a lot. Still came out delicious. Wasn't happy. Pop the skillet in a preheated oven at 375, and just in case, place a pan underneath to catch any potential drips. Because let's face it, no one enjoys cleanup duty. This took a little bit longer than expected due to the changes I made. I increased the eggs and the milk, and I used this lovely cast iron skillet versus a 9x13 dish that I tested it in. So depending on your dish, this will take anywhere from 55 minutes to 90 minutes. You're aiming for 165 degrees in the center of your casserole to ensure those eggs are safe for eating. And now, the moment of truth, the taste test. This corned beef hash frittata rewards us with a rich, hearty flavor that's simply unbeatable. You got the cheese, you got the potatoes, you got the eggs, and best of all, the corned beef is delicious. And there you have it, corned beef and hash casserole in a skillet, frittata style. Frittata? Frittata. Hakuna Matata? Hakuna Matata style. Thank you for joining me in the kitchen today, where we turn simple ingredients into a masterpiece. Be sure to subscribe for more delicious recipes and cooking fun. Until next time, happy cooking. Bye.